So, putting together that big performance and, kind of this being your first, really big game since coming off of your ACL tear, what did it feel like out there to put that together? And I guess what were you seeing out? What were you seeing? What were they giving you out there?
I mean, it was great. The whole time it was a fun game, back and forth. And really, I was seeing open holes. The five linemen up front did a great job, and tight ends too, blocking, and then also the receivers down the field. I mean, it was a collective team effort. I'm just the one who gets credit for the rushing yards, but it's all 11 guys blocking.
Go to Emily.
Hi, Jake. Just as an offense to be able to do this, I think, over 600 yards after last week, how much does that help you confidence-wise moving forward?
Oh, it gives us great confidence. Last week, we came out and laid an egg. We knew we were better than that. Coach Loxley preaches it all the time that we just needed a spark. We've been playing well. We knew we were capable of that the whole time, and really just, it's going to just keep snowballing for us, and we're going to come in next week and work even harder and get ready for Penn State, right? Right, Dustin? Penn State? Yeah, get ready for Penn State. But, we're going to enjoy this one. It was definitely a big one for all of us, and we're going to keep moving.
And what was Talia like just in terms of leading the offense through those critical moments, and then just even within plays when he was kind of navigating pressure and getting out of those bad situations?
Oh, he's great. He's so smart in the pocket. He does a great job identifying pressures. And I mean, he's done he's a game manager, along with him just balling out in the passing game. He played well, and we all knew he was a lot better than his performance last weekend. And today was the day that he came out and really showed what he can do for us.
We'll go to Andy Koska next.
Hey, Jake, your brother was a big part of your recovery. Have you had a chance to check your phone at all? Any messages from your family?
Yeah, I called my family right after the game. Called my mom, my dad, my older brother, and then his fiance were at the game, and all of them were together. And I called them all and just thanked them all because the amount of time and effort that each one of them has put into me over the last couple of years, going through what I've gone through, and it's really my family was there when I'm sitting in a hospital bed crying, debating whether or not my football career is going to end or not. And really, those individuals were there for me at my lowest and will continue to be there for me for all highs and all lows.
Will you get a chance to see them in person all tonight, or is it just purely phone?
Yeah, maybe not tonight, but I hope to go home sometime this weekend and see my parents.
Go to Lila.
Hey, Jake. Being able to mount a 17-point comeback in the fourth quarter, just what does that say about the character of this group?
We have a really, really gritty team. A lot of people don't realize that about us. We got fight, and that's kind of what we've always preached throughout camp and throughout the season. Is we just got to play gritty, and it's a 4-quarter game regardless if you're down 30, if you're down 10. It's a 4-quarter game, and just play every snap like a new down. And then on top of that, just being able to have the leadership and have the guys in the game the whole entire game and not check out just because we're down a couple scores.
And walk me through what that was like in the locker room after the game, just being able to celebrate.
It was crazy. For a lot of guys, our team's put in a lot of time and a lot of effort, and to win like that in that kind of fashion in overtime on a Friday night, it's exactly what our team needed. And after the game, the locker room was crazy as expected. But we preached that we got to be smart this weekend. Obviously, can't come back and have guys test positive. We still got more games to play, and I mean, it's just keep the ball rolling.
Was there a favorite moment for you just from that celebration?
Just running on the field when he missed the kick. Just realizing that we won the game, and just being on the field with my teammates and everybody out there that's put in so much time and effort into making us win.
Thank you.
No problem.
We have time for 2 more for Jake. We'll go to Ed Lee.
Jake, how much do you pride yourself on being able to pick up blitzes?
Oh, I pride myself a lot. I sit in the film room a lot and do a lot of studies. A lot of those blitz pickups, were a combination of me and Leah. Leah does a great job in the pocket identifying blitzes, and it makes it so much easier for me to pick it up. But I take pride in being able to protect the quarterback. That's part of being a running back. That's part of the game that we play, is being able to take hits off of our quarterback and keep him healthy. So I take a lot of pride in that.
For our last one, we'll go to Alif.
Hey Jake, major game for you today. Kind of the last thing I wanted to end off on this on was just your feeling, how you felt through the game. To start off scoring the first touchdown, then as it's kind of going, the moment of doubt you might have to finally end off with such a strong note.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was an emotional roller coaster the whole entire time. We came out hot, scored back to back. Then got stopped a couple times. Our defense wasn't doing that well in that time, and they were giving our defense a good run for their money. But then ultimately at the end of the game, when we needed it most, our defense stepped up and our offense made plays. And we couldn't ask for more. We told our defense they just needed to get us the ball back, and we'll go down there and handle our business. And both sides of the ball did a good job, and I mean it showed.
Thanks, Jake.